Breaking news out of Uganda. If the election were held today, who would actually win, President Museveni or Bobi Wine, the face of the People Power movement? Hold on. Cast your vote in the comments right now. Museveni or Bobi Wine, People Power. Your comment helps reveal the true voice of Ugandans and the diaspora. Type your choice before watching further, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Afroscope TV for the bold Pan-African truth.
People power! Power!
The Ugandan presidential election campaign is in full swing. With the vote set to be held for the 15th of January, 8 candidates, including President Yoweri Museveni and leading opposition figure Bobi Wine, are vying for the country's top job. However, on Wednesday, the United Nations decried an intensifying crackdown on the opposition, with the UN High Commissioner for Human Rights, Volker Turk, urging Ugandan authorities to end what he calls repressive tactics against them and the media. Our regional correspondent, Juliette Montilly, reports.
According to the UN, at least 550 members and ordinary supporters of the National Unity Platform, Bobi Wine's party, have been arrested in Uganda since the start of the year. Many remain behind bars, facing charges ranging from public disorder to obstruction of justice. This is significant also because most of them were detained during the election campaign, a fact the opposition, especially Bobi Wine himself, has been loudly denouncing for weeks now. And there's also the case, of course, of long-time opposition figure Kizza Besigye, detained since last year, accused of plotting against the government. Beyond these arrests, the UN reports alleged disappearances and torture, repeated violations of press freedom, along with the use of excessive force by security services. This comes after at least one person was killed during an opposition rally last week. These incidents have raised serious concerns of a possible repeat of the last presidential election in 2021. The UN reported at least 54 people were killed by security forces, and the Ugandan opposition denounced a vote marred by irregularities.
They distributed T-shirts to school children, and the school children were running in the whole of the city. The only thing that surprised them, and I think those young men are very good, instead of chanting the candidate whom they were putting the T-shirt on, they were chanting the opposition one. So the police was confused. Do I arrest these ones or we do what? Because they are putting on yellow of Museveni, but chanting Bobi Wine, people power. And you see, this is confusion. And for me, that's why I want this country to be sane. How can electoral commission see this and they just keep quiet? A candidate goes to a school and dresses school children, a whole school, in a jersey or a T-shirt of another candidate. These children are supposed not to be partisan. They are minors. So for me, that's what the police should be dealing with. Power!
Guys, this is very funny. This is very interesting. Now, look on your screen. Something is happening in Uganda. This is coming from Uganda. They just sent me the videos, okay? So now, watch the video. You will see some people in yellow uniforms, okay? So, His Excellency Bobi Wine had his campaign today. And as he was having his campaign, M7 actually have gone to the prison to go and bring prisoners from the prison to come on the street, giving them placards, giving them yellow t-shirts to come and disrupt the campaign His Excellency Bobi Wine is doing. I have all the full videos, okay? Shame, guys.
Thugs keep attacking us, guarded by the police and the military. And now, they are beating us for campaigning in a place that the Electoral Commission knows we're supposed to be campaigning. The Electoral Commission knows we're supposed to be campaigning here. Look at what they are doing to us. Look at what the police and the military are doing to us for no crime whatsoever. But we shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall be free. Uganda will be free because Uganda is our country.
Mr. Byabakama, the chairperson of the Electoral Commission, Mr. Byabakama has been conspicuously silent on all these illegalities, all these criminalities and brutalities that are happening to the people of Uganda. Mr. Byabakama was very quick to come out and criticize me for getting out of my car and buying maize from a street vendor. But Mr. Byabakama has been silent about the blockage of roads. He has been silent about the brutality that is unleashed to us. He's been silent about the roads that are blocked on us, failing us to campaign in some areas. Mr. Byabakama more or less descended into the arena himself. He's supposed to be the arbiter, he's supposed to be the referee, but he has taken a side. He came out and, criticized us, naming this a protest vote. We've not heard Mr. Byabakama criticizing Museveni about what he calls protecting his gains. But he came out to criticize the protest vote, clearly showing that he has descended into the arena. Yesterday, the world was shocked to see Mr. Byabakama, a legal expert, saying that people should not get involved in the guarding of their election. So, how can a suspected thief tell you that everything is okay, you don't have to lock your house? We as NUP, we encourage something called active citizen participation, ACP. Active citizen participation in this election, because this election is about Ugandans. We've sensitized Ugandans to go around campaigning morally, reaching out to everybody so that people of Uganda can make an informed decision. Secondly, we've encouraged them to turn out and vote. Thirdly, we have encouraged them to stay there and guard the election. Now, all these are within the law. All these are within the law, because according to Section 31, subsection 4 of the Presidential Elections Act, the citizens of Uganda have a right to stand 20 meters from the voting table and observe the election. What we are encouraging, Mr. Byabakama, is within the law. That is what the Presidential Elections Act says. The people of Uganda don't trust you, Mr. Byabakama. We don't trust you. That is why we want to make it clear. And we even encourage the NRM and all these other complainants. Let them get involved in guarding the election within the law, non-violently, but assertively. After voting, do what the law says. Stand 20 meters away from the election table, but observe the election. Make sure nobody stuffs ballots into that box. Make sure everything is transparent. What is wrong with that, Mr. Byabakama? Why don't you want people to observe the election? Why do you want people to go back home and sleep so that you bring your cooked results and read them to the people? Isn't it even disturbing to see that the chairperson of the Electoral Commission is repeating what Narweso is saying? He's repeating what Damulira is saying, meaning that they write the script for Mr. Byabakama and he speaks it out. We want to say this, that if Mr. Byabakama has failed to conduct this election non-partisanly and legally, then Mr. Byabakama should resign. Mr. Byabakama, you should resign from the position of chairperson of Electoral Commission if you have failed to conduct an election that is transparent, free, and fair.
Thanks for watching this special update on Uganda's political landscape. Now it's your turn to make your voice heard. Comment below right now. If the election were held today, who would you vote for? Museveni or Bobi Wine? People power? Your vote matters. This is how the real voice of Ugandans and the diaspora gets seen. And here at Afroscope TV, we bring it to the world. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends and family, and subscribe to Afroscope TV for more breaking Pan-African news and analysis. Stay tuned, the story isn't over, and your voice could shape the conversation. See you in the next video.
Disclaimer. This video is for educational and informational purposes only. Afroscope TV does not promote hate, violence, or misinformation. All content is based on publicly available data and expert commentary. Viewers are encouraged to think critically and verify independently.